Hello, boys and girls. You learned about lines, you learned about shapes, you learned about how to make shape people. Did you know you can also use shapes to make animals? Well, guess what? Today we're going to make a circus, knowing what we know about those things. And a circus is a big carnival with clowns, flying trapeze artists, tightrope walkers, animals that do tricks like horses, dogs, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my! Boys and girls, we are going to take all of that stuff and we're going to make our own mobiles. We're going to learn more about mobiles. Mobiles are something that Alexander Calder did. They're like those things that you put above a baby's crib that move around and they go, ooh, ooh, ooh. So you're going to make a mobile today about the circus. Let's find out more. Alexander Calder was born in Pennsylvania in 1898 into an artistic family. His grandfather, his father, and his mother were all artists. However, as a kid, he was great at math, so he decided to study engineering at university. This turned out to be very useful later on when he started inventing his kinetic sculptures. Kinetic is used to describe a type of art that moves either by air or by motor. Here you'll see one of his kinetic sculptures. They kind of look like mobiles. You know, those things you put over a baby's crib? And they swirl around. Well, we're going to watch a short video inspired by Alexander Calder's circus scene right here. Oh, over here. Sorry, guys. In 1926, Calder made a miniature circus out of wires and bits of cork and fabric. He called it Cirque Calder. And artists like Pablo Picasso were invited to come and watch performances. As a kid, Calder loved the circus, especially the acrobats. He was impressed by their ability to balance on wires high up in the air. Have you been to the circus? Do you think Calder captures the magic of a circus performance? Well, I'm going to show you a little video about lines, shapes, and the circus. You will need a piece of paper, a pencil, I have a marker, or 3 small pieces of paper, and a pair of scissors. You will need more things later on. We are going to draw 3 animals today: a monkey, a bear, and a tiger, or I'm sorry, a lion. Whew, I'm losing it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with a circle for the head of my bear. Okay. Next, I'm going to put the ears on. An oval for the nose. The oval's laying on its belly. And then 2 U's. Kind of looks like a round W.
2 ovals for the eyes and put some circles in there. Next, I'm going to make an oval or a U shape for his belly. And I can add a circle or an oval in there. He has 2 U arms and legs. Okay, and now to make my life easier, I'm going to flip this upside down. That way I have the head of the monkey up here. Again, I'm going to draw my circle. Now, monkeys have ears on the sides of the head, just like we do, except theirs are huge. People don't have huge ears, or as big as monkeys. I'm going to draw a circle. That's for his snout. Then he has 2 little nose holes and a smiley line for his mouth. I'm going to give him circle eyes with circle pupils so he can see. I'm going to add an oval body. And this one, instead of giving him oval hands and legs, I'm going to have some fun with it. And I'm just going to make him have curved lines with little things at the bottom. And here's my monkey. Fabulous. Now, my lion. Again, if you do it on smaller papers, they'll be a little bit smaller. My lion, I'm going to do this way. I'm going to put his head. It's a circle. I have 2 U's and some ovals for eyes. Then I'm going to do a zigzag line around. That's for his mane. I'm going to give him a little heart nose with that same U shape. I'm going to do a curve and come up. Then I'm going to give him 1, 2 curves for his legs, and I'm going to attach his legs. I'm also going to give him a little tail, zigzag. There we go. Now, what's the next step? The next step is you have to draw a shape around your animal. So remember, a shape is just basically a line that's a fence that eats its tail. Again, we're going to do this. I'm going to do it in different colors so that I don't get confused. They might touch a little bit, and that is okay. I did these super big. Fabulous. And then we're going to do the next one. I'm going to use a different color again, just so I don't get confused. And I'm going to fence my animals in. Very good. Now, I'm going to cut out each of my animals so that I can put them on my mobile. I'm going to start here. I'm going to start on that line, that shape that I made around my animal. Am I cutting on my animal? No siree. I'm cutting on that shape line that I drew. So that's what you need to do. I am only going to cut out one of these right now for the demonstration, but when I come back, all of them will be cut out and I'll be super excited. So there you go, and he is ready to go. And now I'm going to do the next 2. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we need something to attach our animals onto. A good thing to use is maybe a cereal box or another piece of cardboard that you get. Here I used some straws, and then I just taped my creatures onto the back. That's one way. Another way is I could use string, or here I have pipe cleaners and I attached it to a ruler. Then I can connect my animals at the end. So here I have some animals. I can take a glue stick. You can also use regular glue, and I'm just going to put a line of glue down and put down my animal. Fabulous. Next, maybe you don't have a glue stick or you don't have glue. So you can use some tape. Just take a piece of tape and tape your creature down. I'm going to put him down here. and just pop it right like that. Fabulous. I'm showing you all the different ways to attach your animals because not all of my friends have everything that I'm asking for. So if I have glue, I can take dots of glue, not lots of glue, and I'm going to put it on my strip of paper or maybe something else that I'm attaching it with. Remember, you can use string, you can use straws, paper, beautiful. Now, talking about string, here I took a paper plate, I cut it in half, and I used that as my base. I used some string. Now the only thing with glue and string is it takes a little while for it to attach. So you'll also notice that on here I didn't do animals, I did hanging creatures or hanging people from the circus. Okay? Next, I just lay that string down. I push it a little bit. I'm very, very careful when I push it. I don't want to smush it because the glue will go all over the place and then it won't dry. I need to now walk away and let this sit for a few minutes so that it dries. If I continue touching it, it will not dry and it will not stick. So, boys and girls, that is the directions for that. You can also use a stick as your base. And here I actually used some masking tape. What I did is I took my sugar cakes. Well, that's not going to work too well. I took a piece of masking tape and I overlapped it on itself. Okay? Some of my friends can also use bracelets and necklaces maybe that they have, like costume jewelry, play jewelry, not real stuff. And then you can attach your animals. Good luck, guys!